Hello children, welcome back to the maths class. Okay children, what you can see on the screen? Yes, so many cakes and so many strawberries. So children, suppose your mother baked on a particular day. Okay, she baked 4 cakes. How many cakes you can see on the screen? 4 cakes. Okay, and she has 24 strawberries. How many strawberries? 24 strawberries. I know you are counting the strawberries. Yes, they are 24. Total 24 strawberries are there. And your mother, she needs a little favor from you. She tells you to put equal number of strawberries on each of the 4 cakes. Okay? You have to put equal number of strawberries on each of the 4 cakes. So how you are going to help her? How many strawberries you will put on each cake? What you will do? Yes, what you will do? You will divide. You will divide these number of strawberries, total number of strawberries, to put equally on each of the 4 cakes. So suppose children, 24, there you can see 24 strawberries are there, and that you have to divide for 4 cakes. So 4 how many times gives you 24? Yes, 4 6 times is 24, or 4 6 is 24. So it means on each of the cake there should be how many strawberries? Yes, 6 strawberries. Okay, so these 6, then again these 6, and again how many groups of 6 you can see here? Yes, 4. Got it? So these 6 you will put on cake number 1, again 6 strawberries on cake number 2, then again 6 strawberries on cake number 3, and again 6 strawberries on the cake number 4. So what did you do to get your answer here? Yes, you divide it. So today we are going to discuss chapter number 6, that is division, part 1. Okay children? So yes. So what is division? Division means distributing equal quantities in equal groups. Like in the example, we divided those strawberries in equal quantities in equal groups. Okay. Then division is also called repeated subtraction. As you remember children, that as multiplication is called as repeated addition, but in division it is called as repeated subtraction. Okay, how? Let's see one example. Like here you can see 12 divided by 4. You know the answer, but let's do this by repeated subtraction. So suppose if we will subtract 4 from 12, what we will get? 8. Again from that 8, if we will subtract 4, what we will get? 4. Again from that 0. So children, here how many times did we subtract 4 here? 3 times. So what will be your answer here? 12 divided by 4, it will be 3. Got it children? So instead of repeated subtraction here, what did we do? We divided, and we get the answer here as 3. Got it children? Now the number to be divided is called dividend. So children, when we divide any number, it is called as dividend. That number to be divided is called as dividend. Then the number by which we divide is called divisor. What it is called as? Divisor. Then the answer that is obtained after dividing is called as quotient. It is called as quotient. And then the number which remains after dividing is called as remainder. So for that, let's see one example. So suppose children, let's take one example as number 38, and let's divide it by number 4 here. So children, what is 38 here? This 38 here, 38 is to be divided. So this is called as dividend here. What it will be called as? Dividend. And here this number 4 by which we are going to divide, it will be called as divisor. What it will be called as? Divisor. Okay. So now let's divide. So first just see this divisor. It is greater than the, first we will start with the leftmost number here. First we will take one digit here which is at the leftmost side. And what is the digit here? It is 3. Whereas the divisor is greater, isn't it? 4 is greater than 3. So division is not possible. So what we will do? We will take one more digit. When we will take one more digit, it will become 38. So now we will see how many times 4 will give you equal to 38 or less than 38. Okay. So you know the table of 4. So how many times 4 will give you equal to 38 or less than 38? So you already know in the table of 4 you don't get 38, but you get 4 9s are 36, and then 4 10s are becomes 40. So 40 will be more. So how many times? 4 9 times we will write 4 9s are 36 below there, and now we'll subtract. So 8 minus 6, what we will get here children? 2, and 3 minus 3, 0, nothing. So what is 9 here? It will be called here as quotient. What it will be called as? Quotient. And the number which remains after dividing, that is called as remainder. What it is called as? Remainder. Got it children? The number which is to be divided, it is called as dividend. The number by which we divide is called divisor. The answer that we get after dividing, after division, that is called as quotient. And the number, if any, if it remains, if some number is left after dividing, that is called as remainder. Got it children? So you already know children, how do you divide, how do you check your division? So there is a formula that dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient within bracket plus remainder. To check our division, what do? We multiply the divisor by the quotient or quotient by the divisor, and then we add the remainder to it. Okay. Then every division has 2 multiplication facts, and every multiplication has 2 division facts. Now what does this mean children? So let's take one example. So children, let's take the first example here, that 30 divided by 5. So 30 divided by 5, what it will give you? How many times 5 is 30? 6 times. So this is a division here. 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. So it has 2 multiplication facts. It means if you will multiply this 5 by 6, what you will get? This 30. And again, if you will multiply 6 by 5 here, you will get 30, isn't it? So this division here, it has 2 multiplication facts. Okay, you can see 2 multiplication facts, and this is one division here. It has 2 multiplication facts. And now every multiplication has 2 division facts. Now this is a multiplication here. You can see 7 8s are 56. If you will divide this 56 by 7, what you will get? 8. And if we will divide this 56 by 8, what you will get? 7 here. So you can you can just see here, this multiplication here, it has 2 division facts. That is 56 divided by 7 will give you 8, or 56 divided by 8 will give you 7. So this multiplication here it has 2 division facts. So that is been stated in this statement that every division has 2 multiplication facts and every multiplication has 2 division facts. Okay. Now children, any number divided by itself gives quotient as 1. So children, let's take one example like 7. If you will divide it by itself, like 7, so what you will get? 7. How many times 7 will be 7? 1 times. 7 ones are 7. So when you will divide any number by itself, what quotient you will get? 1 only. Got it? Then any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as a quotient. Now suppose children, any number divided by 1. Let's divide 9 by 1. So when we are dividing this 9 by 1, so what we will get? 1 9 times only 9, isn't it? 1 9s are 9. So what it will give? Any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as the quotient. So when we divided this 9 by 1, we get that number itself as a quotient. Okay. Now 0 divided by any number results in 0. When we divide any number by 0, 0 divided by any number, it means if we are going to divide any number 0, suppose here we have 0 and we are going to divide it by 2, so what we will get? 0 only, isn't it? So 0 divided by any number results in 0 only. Okay. And then no number can be divided by 0. We cannot divide any number by 0. Okay. Now children, in your previous class you have learned how to divide a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. Here let's see one example how to divide a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number. So children, can you tell me what is the dividend here and what is the divisor here? Yes, here number 5 is divisor, whereas 4785 is the dividend. So let's divide children. So first we will always start dividing from the leftmost side. So what is the digit? First we will take the 1 digit, this 4. But this 4 is less than 5, it is less than divisor. So what we will take? What we will do? We will take one more digit, which is 7 here. So now this becomes 47. Now how many times we will multiply 5 to get 47 equal to 47 or less than 47? Yes. So 5 9s are 45 and 5 10s are 50 will be more. So 5 9s are 45. So 5 9s are 45 and let's subtract. So 7 minus 5, 2. Now 2 is less than 5 here. So we will bring down this 8 here. Now say the table of 5 children. How many times 5 will give you equals to 28 or less than 28? So 5 5s are 25 and 5 6 are 30. So 5 6 are 30 will be more. So how many times? 5 5s are 25. Now 8 minus 5 here will give you 3 and 2 minus 2 0. Now again this 3 is less than 5. So we have to bring down the next number here, which is 5. So it is 35 now. Now you know 5 7 times is 35. So 5 7s are 35. So what answer will you get, children, here? It will be 957. Okay, and remember, always remember one thing, children, that remainder should be always less than the divisor. The remainder is always less than the divisor. Okay. Now children, let's take one more example. 6 is divisor here, whereas 9427 is the dividend here. So let's start dividing. So first we will take one digit here, 9. So 6 ones are 6. 6 2 times will be 12, which will be more than 9. So how many times will go? 6 ones are. So 6 ones are 6. It will give you 3. Now we will bring down this 4 here, because 3 is less than 6. So we will bring down this 4 here. Now 6 5 times is 30, and 6 6 times is 36, which will be more than 34. So how many times? 6 5s are 30. So we will write here 30. Now 4. Again 4 is less than 6. So we will bring down this 2 here. 2. Now 6 7 times is 42. So 6 7s are 42. So this will be 0 here. Now, but still one digit is remaining, which is 7 here. So we will bring down this 7 here. Now 6 ones are 6. So what is the remainder here? 1. Now suppose, children, you have to check. So to check, we have the formula that divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So what is the divisor here? Divisor is 6, whereas the quotient is 1571. So let's multiply here 1571 by 6 here. So 1 6 are 6, 7 6 are 42. So 2 will write here and 4 will be carried over. Now 5 6 are 30 plus 4 34. So 4 will write here, 3 will be carried over. Now 1 6 are 6 plus 3 9. And now we have to add remainder to that. So we'll add 1 to it. So 6 plus 1 7, 2 4 9. So children, this 9427 was our dividend. If you can see here, it was the dividend here. So what does it shows? It shows that our division here, this is completely correct. Okay, that is correct. So this is the way to check the division, whether our division is correct or not. Okay. So children, some questions here I have given you for practice that you will do in your notebook. And one more thing, children, you will not get any notes for maths. So whatever questions are being taught through the videos, that you have to note down in your maths notebook. Okay children, and these practice questions also you have to solve in your notebook. Okay. So children, that's all for today. Thank you.